Hello, and welcome to this updated demo of Iron Lung, the board game. Iron Lung, the board game is a 2 to 4 player point of interest collection game with an asymmetric, hidden movement, hide-and-seek style mechanic. With the release of the Iron Lung movie, we've decided to update the board game, give it a few extra mechanics, and spice up gameplay just a little bit. In Iron Lung, the board game, there are 5 phases: hide, power, move, picture, and bite. The hide phase is for the Iron Lungs. If you ever feel that you are trapped, need to preserve your position, or you need to activate your special ability, you can turn off your engines, hold your breath, and hide. This will remove you from the map. You will not be able to have your position revealed, and you won't be able to be moved. However, you can't participate in the rest of the round. No moving and no pictures. However, each individual Iron Lung has their own special ability that they can use once per game. These powers include revealing the location of the Leviathan, preventing the Leviathan from biting, or moving just a little bit while hidden. Next is the power phase. This is for the Leviathan. Throughout the game, the Leviathan will require power cards in which they can spend in this phase, one of which is the cave-in. This allows them to take one of the 2 terrain pieces and place it on the board, giving a physical obstacle to cut off routes and make the map a little bit harder to traverse. Another one is catching the scent. This will reveal one player's location to everyone on the board, making it a little bit easier to get bit. Next is the move phase. Every player has a mini-map hidden behind a DM screen in which they can write notes, write their position, and specifically write their coordinates. During the movement phase, you will use your movement ruler to measure out on the map your current position to your new position in a single straight line. There are 2 different movements in the game, one for the Iron Lungs and one for the Leviathan. The Iron Lungs move a total of 15 units, while the Leviathan can move a total of 20. Each ruler has a mini-map side on the small edge and a big map side on the long edge. This allows you to get a little more detail in each movement, and to dispute movement if it ever comes up. Once you have your new movement measured out and written down, you will move on to the picture phase. The picture phase is for the Iron Lungs and introduces the picture deck. Every time an Iron Lung takes a picture, they will reveal their new location and grab the flash ruler. You can position the flash ruler pointing outwards from your current location. It is 20 units long and at a 90-degree angle. This will reveal the Leviathan's location if they just so happen to be in that area. Along with this, if your coordinates exactly match any of the points of interest labeled on the map, you may draw from the picture deck. There are 4 different cards that you're able to draw from the picture deck. Number 1 is the nothing card. Number 2 is the O2 notification. And number 3 is the actual picture. Number 4 is a specific thing from the movie, and we'll get into that a little bit later. If an Iron Lung draws a nothing card, shuffle it back into the deck and don't collect the point of interest. Same goes for the O2 notification. Just be happy you drew it and not the Leviathan. If you draw a clean picture, you may keep it, taking it out of the deck and capturing the point of interest. If an Iron Lung draws the card, they have 2 choices. They can either shuffle it back into the deck, treating it like a nothing card, or they can keep it. They don't collect the point of interest, but let's just say that if they decide to keep it, their personal objective can change, altering the game and making it a lot harder for their companions to win, but a lot easier for them to win. Next is the bite phase. When the Leviathan bites, they reveal their position and grab the bite ruler. Same as the Iron Lung's flash, but a little bit smaller, only 10 units long. The Leviathan can measure out to see if a Iron Lung is within their bite radius. If they are, the Iron Lung blips, and the Leviathan draws a card from the picture deck. If they draw a nothing card, they shuffle it back into the deck and nothing happens. If they draw a picture card, they treat it like a nothing card. These will dwindle throughout the game, making it a little bit easier to draw what they actually want, the O2 notification. If they ever draw an O2 notification, reduce the O2 by 1 and shuffle it back into the deck. If the Leviathan happens to draw the card, they treat it like a nothing card and shuffle it back into the deck. When an Iron Lung blips, either through the Leviathan's power cards or from the Leviathan's bite, take the 4d10 and roll them in secret. This will produce a brand new coordinate somewhere on the map that you can inhabit. If your coordinates are outside the map, such as they are here, just move it to the closest available spot. The Leviathan wins if they draw all 25 power cards or if they successfully draw 4 O2 notification cards, reducing the oxygen to 0 and destroying the Iron Lungs. However, if the Iron Lungs successfully band together and collect 9 of the total points of interest, they have collected all the data they can and may resurface, giving one last spark of hope for humanity. Thank you for watching the Iron Lung the board game updated demo. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to read all of them. If you don't want to be, look away now.